Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
So I know Stella and Chewy's actually just came out with these really cool stews, and I talked a little bit about them at Super Zoo, but if you could let us know a little bit more. I know I highlighted, so in addition to the broth toppers, all of the stews are made with bone broth instead of water.
That is correct. Yes, that's one thing that sets us apart.
So here's a question for you.
Okay.
Right now we have chicken and beef broth, but we've got lamb and turkey. So those are lamb and turkey broths that y'all make for the stews. It's not like chicken broth in the lamb stew.
Sure. So each one of these diets is complete and balanced, less the broth toppers. The proteins in the stew are going to be congruent with the bone broth that's in the stew. So if it's a turkey recipe, it's going to be a turkey bone broth. If it's a lamb recipe, it's going to be a lamb bone broth. And we wanted to make sure that we did that so that those pets who maybe required a single source protein, they could still feed these stews without seeing an issue. These have been doing really well for us, and they're feeding very well, which we're excited about. The other cool part about these is this packaging is BPA free, and it's recyclable. So if you're finished feeding it, you just fold it flat and you can stick it in the recycling bin, and off it goes to be recycled.
We've had a lot of people who really like, it sounds silly, but it just fits a lot better in the cabinet.
Yes.
Or like if you're traveling and trying to lug a bunch of cans, you're getting pretty much the same amount of food in a much more compact, easy to carry container.
Take up 33% less space if you wanted the perfect number.
There you go. I also really like that you can open these and then reseal them.
You can. So they last 10 days in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So once you open them, you tear off the top. You obviously shake them before you open them. Open the top, peel it off. Fold it flat in the refrigerator for 10 days, yes.
Very cool.
Oh, for sure.